Good morning. Well, have you ever thought of trying to do a snow scene with a few hills or mountains at the back? Now I've done this one, but I'll give you an idea of how I do it. It may be a bit easier. So we'll start. We have a mountain scene with a lake at the front. So the lake is just this shallow one like this. And then on the background there's a road going across at the back, and there was a little cottage here. There, like that. We'll have it a bit longer, like that. Okay, then there was this few hills at the back now. We'll not have them too sharp. Just like that. Now the idea is to put some snow with shadows on here. Like that. Okay, now this is what we can do. Now we're going to start by choosing a sky colour, which will be an overall colour. So whatever colour we mix, if it's ultramarine or if it's Payne's grey, we must keep it running all the way through, whatever. So even a cobalt blue will do. We'll just try ultramarine blue for the sky, and we'll see if we can keep it the same colour. Now this is it, watch, a bit stronger, have it a bit strong. Now the sky, all one colour, like this, see. Just do it all one colour. There we are, like that. There we are. There's the sky is all one colour, ultramarine. Got that? Now this lake here, the same, ultramarine. Like so. Now water that ultramarine down a lot. Put plenty of water in it, and we'll just have it as a few blue strokes here and there. Hardly anything, you can hardly see it. But it'll be seen when you get further on. Can you see? There we are. A bit stronger still then. Okay, just make it so we'll just see it like that. No, it's only very weak. It's that ultramarine, loads and loads of water in it, like that. Just do that. Then leave it, and we'll dry that off. See if I can get to it. So I'll get a smaller brush now. You see there's your ultramarine there, see? In there. Well, that's all I've used, that, see? Now the next thing we'll use is burnt umber. Watch. Umber. Oh, that's strong, but it'll not matter. Put a little bit of burnt sienna. This is a ready cast in it. Oh my, I've look what I've gone and done. Doesn't matter. So we'll have a bit of ready cast in it, like I said, and we'll just come around this thing here. Watch this. Do this. Same across here. That's just umber with a little bit of burnt sienna in it. Nice and loose. Keep it nice and loose and clean like that, see? Now if you want, just dab the tip of your brush in it. Just do around here. You do that, can't you? While it's still wet there. Now get some dark burnt umber. Now put some blue in it. Put blue in it till it starts going like a dark brown, can you see? Really dark brown, and then let's just see. Now shall we have white? Go on, do this dark brown. Okay. Now, a bit of blue. Oh, wash my brush out, yeah. Just let's take some of that running water out me where it's all running, can you see? Take it out. Now then, where are we up to? We want a little bit of blue with that. Oh, I'll tell you what, a little bit of blue with a little bit of orange into it. I'm going to just do this here. Let me just point the brush. There we are. There we are. Can you just see that? Like that. Now don't forget this same brown here. Like that, yeah. Just do that, that's enough. Now with a dry brush, do that. Get some strong on your brush if you want. Just rub back of your brush on your brown like that, and just push it up like that, see. And there we are. Okay, now what we can do now, let's see, watch. No, I'll make that into a bird, eh? Then it'll not distract us so much, right? A bird. Mind you, it's a big one, isn't it? There we are. Okay, now, remember when I spoke about this, these pencils that I use? It's Core, Noor, H-A-R-D, hard, then a T, and then M-U-T-H, muff. And it's 2B, head muss. Now, Don, did I speak to you about if you wanted to put these lines in? See? There you are. What do you think? They've gone now, haven't they? See, you've not used a very hard lead, so it's okay, isn't it? See? Okay, now off we go again. Now let's get a fine brush. Any of your brushes you don't need specifically to have one of these I'm using. So let's a weak ultramarine again, right? Now, would you believe that if we now I've got the dark on this side, so supposing we use this. The same colour, remember. Now a little bit stronger wouldn't be any harm. Yes? Now that's a knacky way of doing it, isn't it? Eh? Now, a little bit of water to it. Now be careful when you're mixing these colours. Watch your strengths in your blues. And there'll be all different strengths of blue. Just put a line or two in. Okay. We'll let the snow be piled up. Now, do you like that one? Especially for you. Something different, isn't it? And special. Now, what you can do, you could use try using a lighter blue than that, or a darker, whichever you fancy. There we are. And just you see how it turns out nice. You can make this a little bit darker, but doesn't it look good saying it's just nothing? You've done it out of nothing. One of the old tricks I used to put in was like, were the tiles, the tiles in the roof have like have melted it, and you get that run down like that. Where there's a bit of melting, you know, in the like that. You know that one. Or sometimes you put just get you a bit of brown like that and do say about here. Just do about a little dead tree. Like that. There you are, just for you lot, our special people. There's nobody like you. I love you all. There you are, Dawn. Is that okay for you? See if I can get a bit nearer. Oh my, bit of rheumatism this morning. There we are. So simple. Remember to use the same colour in your sky all through, the blue. You can stay with that colour all through. Just use a bit of burnt sienna, can you see, and then put a bit of dark at the end of that little cottage. Now it's just showing that all the colours blue and all through it. Whatever you do, when you're doing the hills at the back, if you're putting the shadows of the snow, be careful. You just have your blue, a good bit of blue in your well, and then your next well to it, you can have your water, some clear water, so you can like mix a bit of each one together, and then you'll get your tones. It's tonal values of your blues. Can you see different shades of blue? All ultramarine. Okay, thanks very, very much for staying with me. I know I've not been up to press lately and putting them on every 5 minutes, but I do so appreciate it, what you do for me. It's such a big help.